All right, welcome back to the vlog on the C3 Resto Mod 71. So this is a little update to show you guys what I've been doing, which is basically wet sanding this entire car, and it's going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the results. Again, this is, this was painted right here in the driveway. It's my first time painting a Corvette, first time using this 1K paint. I'm happy with it. However, I did have a breakthrough, not a good kind. So I want to show you what I'm going to do. So, and this was with 1500 wet sanding. But of course, I mean, right on this top edge, a pretty sharp edge. I was trying to be gentle, but it broke through the primer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my little touch-up gun. And that's the beauty of the 1K paint, is that this is the finish. So I don't have to do base clear. I can touch it up. And this is a good experiment for all of us because we're going to see how it works. But really all I have to do is get a little bit of paint built up right on this peak, and then the rest will blend in and basically get sanded off. And I'll just be really careful with this. It did not break through on the other side, and I think I know why, and that's because this side, the paint was going on smoother, so it built up more. So this side is good, although, I don't know, maybe I should just go over this edge. But yeah, that's 1500 wet sanded right there, so it's already getting, I'm going to take it up to 2000, just because I can. I'm not in a rush. The other part where I had a little bit of coming through, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right here, right along this back lip, it's just because the paint goes on thin. Now, had I known, I don't have a lot of experience, so for those of you who are going to paint, I would say take your focused gun, either your regular gun or a touch-up gun, and just get these edges, go right onto these, maybe even go like here, because paint, you just need to kind of jam it right onto where you want it to go. It's not going to magically float down and land somewhere. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit this edge. This edge is okay for now, but I just want to give it a little extra, because when you're washing, buffing, wax, whatever you're doing, over the years, you're probably going to wear down the paint a little, especially with a 1K. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and spray this entire edge all the way around. Fortunately, none of this stuff I had any breakthroughs on, so it's all good. And the rest of it's good. So I've got most of this done to either 1000 or 1500. I have a couple little touch-up spots, but mainly I'm just going to do the back. I'll do this edge, and then I'm going to wait. I'm not going to touch it. It takes a couple days for this paint to set up and kind of harden up, and I think that's another thing that I'm just going to do. Actually, I'm going to be gone next week, so I'm going to spray it. I'm going to stop, let it all set up, harden up, and then it should be good. I also have to hit the bottom. I missed in there a little bit. Not a big deal, but why not just get it? Oh, so the reason that this side broke through is because if you've been watching the series, you remember I was spraying the third coat or the second full coat. And I got over here and I had forgotten to power on my air compressor. Like, it's just a bozo move. But I got over here and I lost a lot of air pressure and the paint was going on really gloppy. So I got a lot of orange peel, which I had to take down. And of course, that's why this side, I think, ended up just being thinner overall than the other side. It still has enough paint on it, but these edges, again, if you're going to paint a Corvette, I would recommend just intentionally hitting all these edges straight on, multiple times, or however you do it. I don't know the best way to do it. Maybe you come this way and you go that way and you go this way. I don't know, but whatever you need to do to get the paint on thick, as thick as you can on these edges. It's really hard. I mean, it's a pretty sharp angle. It's, it's greater than a 90-degree angle. So do your best. That's what I'm doing, and it'll get done. I'm not worried about it. The beauty of doing it yourself at home is that you can take as much time as you need. You can even though you get a you know, there's a one step backwards, you can still make the 2 steps forward eventually. And you just, you know, fix the little things as they come up, which is what I'm doing, and it'll all get done. And I think it'll look great, I hope. So thanks for being here with the journey. If you guys appreciate the, you know, any of my tips via my mistakes, let me know. And if you have any helpful advice, you know, like in things that I can actually do, not things that I should have done, which I can't go back and do at this point. But if you have anything that I could do from this point on, leave it in the comments. I think all these turned out really well. Yes, I do realize it looks like a 73 and up. It's not. It's just a 71 that does not have the side louver grills anymore. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you soon.